Hey, hi guys. This is the first video that I'm uploading on this channel, Blue Pitch Stories. You're most welcome to join in and support the channel as much as you can. This channel is going to be all about Premier League football. My club Chelsea, as you can see, I have the logo in the background. This setup is gonna get much better as the channel grows along. But yeah, I would love to contribute to the footballing community and being a Premier League fanatic since the last 15, 17 years and following Chelsea. I thought that this could be the right time, or there is no right time to anything, but just a gut instinct to just start something new. And um having seen a lot of people like inspire me over the past few years on YouTube, on this platform, having had such great content, that really inspired me to do something of my own. And this is hopefully the a start to something really good, and that can only be possible with the help of you guys. So please do like, share, subscribe to this channel. It's gonna be short video, the first one, and uh, I just thought about talking a bit about like how modern football has changed and affected the Premier League over the last. I think it's post COVID that this change has come into effect and like really had a drastic impact on the way Premier League plays football these days, especially when you look at teams like uh, Chelsea, Arsenal, City. Even the lower teams lower down the table, everyone has kind of evolved their style of play. I was taking a look at some of the Premier League classic games on YouTube the other day. One being Arsenal Chelsea from back in 2012. I watched not a Premier League game, but I watched a game between Manchester United and Real Madrid, where Ronaldo Nazario scored a hat trick at Old Trafford. What a game that was, man! So fast, so direct. Uh, no messing about. People weren't afraid to lose possession. It's just instinctive, quick, direct play. Not afraid to lose the ball and get hit on the counter. Your center backs, are there to do the job. Defend, put in last ditch tackles, and again, like it's back and forth. You don't get to see that anymore. It's just one team sitting on a low block and the other team trying to break them down with sideways boring passing. That's mostly been the case for mostly all the teams. Look at how Arsenal play. It's very boring to watch. I won't be very optimistic and very complimentary towards how my team plays as well. Chelsea also under Maresca, although they have done a great job, and credit to Maresca for bringing this team up from the trenches that we were in under Graham Potter and then Pochettino. This team has grown significantly, but it's just the overall pattern of play. It's been similar to what modern coaches have adapted to. When you look at how Pep has succeeded, he has completely been the epitome of how things have evolved in Premier League, in the way that we play football nowadays, and it's completely mostly down to him and his impact on Premier League, and how even teams lower down the league, even in Championship, want to have this play out from the back thing. No long balls anymore. You don't get to see people winning headers and or going into duels. The game has gone soft, and it's mostly like tiki taka kind of stuff, sideways passing, which I kind of feel is very effective if you have the players for it. Even when you look at Pep's team over the last 7 8 years, they have had incredible players like David Silva, De Bruyne, and you had Fernandinho. Now you have Rodri. You had Bernardo Silva in his prime. Gundogan, a special player inside the box who could just chip in with crucial goals. Leroy Sané was a brilliant player at City. Riyad Mahrez, they just how underrated that player was at City is and people underrate him so badly. It's criminal. Riyad Mahrez, they haven't City haven't had a replacement for Riyad Mahrez as of now, and even De Bruyne, they will find it hard to find a replacement, and that's evident on the way City have been playing for the last 2 seasons. Like how they have struggled is completely down to the lack of quality and that Pep Guardiola has. And I don't mean to say that they're a rubbish team. No, they're not. They're very capable of finishing third, second, or even like winning the league from here. But the quality isn't there as compared to previous seasons, and that's why it is so boring to watch City play nowadays. It's just sideways and very less penetrative. If you take Haaland out from the team, I don't know who's gonna score from that 11 that they're starting. It's completely like over reliant on Haaland ever since he has come into the club. Um, you don't get to see that incisive play, running into the half spaces and just putting in direct throughs onto your striker, or just having the quick 1-2 inside the box trying to create chances. You don't get to see that. The wingers, especially in the Premier League, have forgotten how to take on their fullbacks 1v1 and beat them. They just don't cut in or go out. They just stand, wait for the fullback to commit. If they don't, they go back. That's it. That's the only pattern of play that we see, and it's very very disappointing. Uh, and Pep himself has suffered from his own game because of the lack of quality that he has now, and teams trying need to understand that I having that ideology, you know, c- trying to play his style of football and beating him at his own game won't work because you need, firstly, you won't get another Leo Messi, neither will you. It's very difficult to find those quality of players nowadays. So you need to adapt to your own philosophy, have your own style of play, right? And the only team, and is me giving credit to Liverpool, the only team whose football is bearable to watch, and by that I don't mean any disrespect to Liverpool. They play some brilliant football, and it's comparatively very high intensity and very transitional. They don't slow the game down, and look at how they play. It's exciting to watch. It's effective. Even though they concede goals, they outscore the opponent. And how many times we have seen Liverpool come up with late goals and just clutch goals. It's complete dominance uh, and effective, exciting play that Liverpool provides to the Premier League, and that is the reason they have stood apart in the last year, and they will do it again this year, I'm sure, because the other teams will eat each other's points up, and Liverpool are just gonna run away with it. That's my prediction. Let's see what happens. It's a long drawn out season, but I think Liverpool is the clear favorite even this season again to just go for the title, because they are the only team who's showing the balls to do things differently under Arne Slot, and that has transitioned from Klopp. So credit has to go to Arne Slot, because it's not easy coming into a club like Liverpool, filling in to the shoes of the great Jurgen Klopp, and living up to the expectation and even exceeding some expectations to an extent. So credit is given where it's due, and truly it's not it's very easy to say that he has not done much. He has just tinkered with his team. The philosophy has been the same. If you closely look at the game and how Arne Slot has kind of tweaked Liverpool's style of play to be a more to be bit of a on the more balanced side. They don't go full on high press nowadays. They have a triggered press kind of an approach where uh, if the ball goes to a certain part of the pitch, they just that's the trigger for them to press, and then they go. And Salah's utilization has been the same. He is very effective on the counter. Slot, I mean, I see a lot of managers come into a football club and a successful football club, and they try to implement their own ideas. That's not wrong, but they try to change everything. And it's completely maybe down to me being the boss now and I want to do things my way. But Slot hasn't done that. He has kept his feet on the ground, stayed humble, appreciated and respected the legacy of the football club, and continued to work on it. So that's very very appreciative, and credit to Slot for doing such a great job. Um, when it comes to Chelsea, my club, my dear Chelsea. They're doing really good. Very reactionary. The fan base. Oh my God! I'm not just picking out on each and every fan that's on each and every Chelsea fan. It's just that what I see from social media, and it's very reactionary. You see Chelsea losing to Bayern, and people going on like losing their minds on Maresca as to how he is clueless and he doesn't have any idea and he needs to go. I mean, did you seriously expect a young team? Yes, we did beat PSG on our day. That's hugely admirable. That is a huge feat in itself. But did you really expect us to go into that game as favorites? No. I mean, the best of Chelsea teams in the past, I wouldn't back them to be favorites playing at Allianz Arena. So we losing that game was on the cards, I feel, and it's a learning curve. Uh, if my realistic expectation is that if we get more than 75 points, be a consistent Premier League club, Champions League qualifying club again, and get into the habit of playing Champions League football, that would be a good progress for us. And from there, we can look to, push for the title. It'll take time, but seriously, that's nothing to do with how Maresca is implementing his ideas into the squad. He's doing his best. Believe me, that's my humble opinion. He's doing his best with what he's got, and yeah. Just hope the season pans out well for us. I'll put up another video, a quick video before tomorrow's game. That will be my prediction versus Brighton and how I see things to pan out during the game. So stay tuned for that. The target for this video isn't much, guys. I don't know how many of you, how the YouTube algorithm will help me out, but 10 likes on this video would be much appreciated, and if you could guys subscribe to this channel as well, that would mean the world to me. So stay tuned for more content, and up the Chels, up the Premier League. Come on, you Blues. Bye.